You had promised me, actually. You were supposed to go to America.
Yeah.
And I think you did. I know. And then you said, Didi, once I'm back in May. May happened, then June happened.
Lockdown
July,
happened.
Lockdown happened, blah, blah, blah.
This happened, that happened. And I'm glad that you're coming right now. This is the perfect time. If there's a time for everything. This is for me the perfect time. Okay, and I'm so excited that you're here. A month back we were trying, and then a couple of things happened up and down. Let's not get into that.
I know.
I still remember the first time I met you, and I wanted to talk about that. I want to start off with that. Miss Nepal happened.
It was way before Miss Nepal. I met you, I remember. It was way before Miss Nepal.
Who's Miss Nepal? Ora?
I remember you were with Sanjay and Prashant. And I remember... Okay, you go ahead first.
Okay. What I remember is... at 2011, I can't remember, 11, 12, something, somewhere along that line. I think so.
Okay.
And then Mr. Bell had happened, and then somebody had hosted Mr. Bell, and I was like, oh, okay, great. And so people fantastic job done. And then somebody told me, oh, you should do it too. And I was like, well, I don't know. And then one day at a party, I met you. One day at a party, I don't know where this party was, but I met you, and I went up and I was like, Rachana, and I'm Sanjay, and it's a great meeting. And then you're like, oh, you have that thing, no? Oh, hi.
Okay.
That's what I remember. That the first time I met you. But which one? Did Kuni had some. That's what I remember. I don't know which
there
party.
was this restaurant that Ashish had opened at Jamshikel. Now there's a restaurant. I remember I was sitting at the bar, and and all of a sudden I had my back towards the door. I hear somebody's voice, hello, and I was like, oh, that voice is so unique. Now let me turn around and let me not get disappointed when I see the person. The same day?
Yeah.
And I turn around, and then there you are,
Skinny
the voice larger than life, and there's this skinny boy.
Yeah.
Is that the voice that's coming out from you? And you were like, hello, this is a hello, Didi. I was like, okay. So I was actually checking you out, and it's your voice, Sanjay. It is so captivating. It's everybody who meets you remembers your voice, and that's who you are. That's what's made you today. And I think I'd like to, first of all, before we go on, like to really congratulate you for this studio. And you're the only one man standing who can do this. And there you go.
Thank you
so
very much.
So happy for you.
Thank you very much, Steve. I really appreciate it coming from you. And, there are many moments in my life where you've played a big, humongous role. So I'm going to take it one step at a time. Naive young little kid. Of course, I hosted events. I did things. That was the day that I was talking about. That was the exact same day that I was talking about. And I wish I could remember that restaurant too. यस्तो माथि चढेर जानुपर्ने कुन रेस्टुरेन्ट थियो चाहिँ मैले बिर्सेँ तर यतै हो के त्यो it's within the area. Never ever. Okay, let me rephrase it and let me say it in this way: that Miss Nepal, for any master of ceremony, is the most challenging event. There are thousands of steps, at least 100 that you have to memorize. I had no idea what I was getting into the first time I did it. I had no idea what I was getting into, and every step of the way, you've guided me in every step of the way. Not just for Miss Nepal, not just for that. I am who I am, and one of the biggest reasons for that is you have played a big role in that, and I want to thank you for that. Genuinely from the bottom of my heart. Every time I get on stage, the words that I utter and the things that I do and how I do it and how I present it, there's a part of you there. And that's going to stay for me for the rest of my life. And I want to honestly thank you for teaching me all of this. There's tons of things that I've picked up, which, picked up from all the things that you've said. And there are tons of things that I've picked up that you've literally said. You know what I mean? And trust me, Didi, every time I get up on stage, there's something or the other, there's a part of you that's with me, that you've helped me, you've guided me, directly, indirectly, and it's going to stay with me till the day I die, because this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. And I really want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Your humbleness, the acknowledgement that you just made, the appreciation is going to take you all the way up. All the way up. Sky's the limit. Because acknowledging, appreciating, and staying humble is the key to success. Thank you.
Everybody needs to know this. यो इन्डस्ट्रीमा कसैले पनि कसैलाई गन्दैन क्या, कसैले पनि कसैलाई सिकाउँदैन क्या. म तिमीलाई सिकाउँछु, तिमीले सिकेपछि तिमीले राम्रो यस्तो यस्तो गर्न सक्छौ, यसले तिम्रो जिन्दगीमा तिमीलाई यति मद्दत गर्छ भनेर होइन, कसैले पनि सिकाउँदैन क्या. एकदमै थोरै मान्छेले सिकाउँछ होइन. The day I did an event that you were a part of, I came to that room. I came as a young, naive little kid who thought that he knew everything. Trust me, I came into that room.
You did have that attitude.
I still have that attitude.
And you do, where I only know how my tone has to be and how to fire the words to you.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you have to shake it off sometimes. You're like, okay, yeah, it's right, Rachana. Yes, ma'am. I love it. And, the thing is, even though you did have that attitude, and I did recognize it, I knew how to go about it because I knew you before.
Yeah.
As it is, it was your voice. Eurat timro, I needed something, which was your voice. I wanted to tune it. Yeah. I wanted to have a character. I wanted to have the purpose, and the tone. And I wanted so to support you and help you to deliver what you have. I was sapi ko manche ko cheese. When we work, we want something out of them, and you had your voice, okay? And the way you picked up. Yes, we all make mistakes, and that's completely all right. Just learn from it. Try hard not to repeat. But you being you, 1 year you learned a lot. Second year, still being a kid, you were, a little bit alikati trying to take things in, advantage. Didi, mo ekdam busy chu hai. Mo aiyalchu. 1 baje ho, Sanjay, come at 1 o'clock. Didi, mero esto cha ne. I said, Sanjay, 1 is 1. And you'll arrive around 1:30. Yeah. All right, now I said, hush. Calm, relax. First of all, have coffee. No, you were so much you had so much of energy. You so much wanted to cover so many things that when you used to come to the practice, you always used to be huffing and puffing.
Yeah.
I know. And Didi, 1 hour, now I have to rush. Okay. And that time I literally used to think, okay, if this guy is not going to deliver what we want, that's it. I'm going to say, Sanjay, I think if you cannot give time, I think we need to, reconsider about placements. And then you say, okay, promise, I'll do it tomorrow. Promise, I'll come tomorrow. Promise. And they used to go, and then you used to come on time, but then huffing and puffing. But what I know of you, Sanjay, is you caught up, and you not only did work of the MC, but you were so involved with each and every participant who you made them feel special, who you made them feel comfortable. And a part of you will always remain with us in Treasure, because at that time, Timi Vanda, Oru Male Koi Pani Dekhena to do this job, right? And now, by the way, Sanjay goes, and it was like little cup and plate, and I was like, no, give it to me on a cup, because mo yaha guest hai no, mo ghar ke manche, and that's how I feel with you, and whatever we do, in the future, work together, our professional life is there. I know, and now
Our personal
you have a
life is like that.
studio, and yeah, it's good to catch up.
If you love what we are doing, make sure that you subscribe and turn on notifications.
This program is brought to you by Vyas Studios.